We picked Jalen Reagor at 21, guys, and Isaiah Wilson out of Georgia was still on the table. We let him slip away and go to Tennessee, guys. Honestly, we could have got Jalen Reagor in the second round. Y'all, we didn't have to go a wide receiver first because we could have got Isaiah Wilson first. Our offensive lineman, yes, we had Andre Dillard, upcoming talent. We did get offensive lineman late, but we could have got offensive lineman earlier because defense wins championships, and then right behind, very close behind, is offensive lines. Definitely win championships, and we have to have a top offensive line if we want to compete. Offensive line could make a third round receiver look like gold, look like Michael Thomas, look like Julio. We could have really invested in the offensive line. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video with me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to get 300 subscribers before my birthday, which is September 5th, Labor Day weekend. So make sure you run it up and subscribe to you, girl. Eagles fans, y'all already know why I'm here. I mean, right now is not a good time to see me, okay? Because we're in training camp, and that means if you see me, it's only really good news or bad news, because, you know, ain't no real news going on except for bad news. Bad news. Andre Dillard, guys. We were just talking about Andre Dillard, and we were just talking about the high hopes that we had for the man. You could go watch my Andre Dillard video right here. I don't know if there's any point in watching it because he's out for the season, but in that video I was talking about all the potential that Andre Dillard did have. And a lot of people are saying right now, first of all, shout out to Eagles Nation. I love how we stick together. Like, we all feeling the same thing right now, and it's good to have such brotherly love and a team, because I know y'all watching this video, we all got the same feelings right now. So Andre Dillard's reported out for the season. I think it was his bicep. A lot of people are saying, Andre, the Eagles aren't investing in their offensive line. I do agree, and we will get to that. But I think that they did good by getting Andre Dillard. Andre Dillard was coming into his second year. He showed so many flashes of great potential last season. So I think the Eagles did. We drafted an offensive lineman first round last season. So you can't say we're not investing in the offensive line, because we did. We spent a first round pick on an offensive lineman last season, and he looked good, y'all. Watch my other video. I mean, for a rookie, he showed a lot of potential. There's things he had to improve on. He improved on. He only had a couple of starts last season, but he got better every game. Sad to see him go down, guys. And y'all know it wasn't really much to get in free agency when it comes to the offensive line. I know we re-signed Jason Peters, and Jason Peters is old, guys. So we can expect to see him obviously moving to the left tackle position, but Jason Peters is old. He's great, but he's old, and your age definitely in football will limit your ability. So we did invest in getting Jason Peters back, because the free agency for offensive linemen this past season, it wasn't much moves to make in free agency. However, guys, we could have made a move in the draft, guys. We definitely could have made a move in the draft. And this is something that we really have to think about. As we picked Jalen Reagor at 21, guys, and Isaiah Wilson out of Georgia was still on the table. We let him slip away and go to Tennessee, guys. Honestly, we could have got Jalen Reagor in the second round. Y'all, we didn't have to go a wide receiver first because we could have got Isaiah Wilson first. Our offensive lineman, yes, we had Andre Dillard, upcoming talent. We did get offensive lineman late, but we could have got offensive lineman earlier because defense wins championships, and then right behind, very close behind, is offensive lines. Definitely win championships, and we have to have a top offensive line if we want to compete. Offensive line could make a third round receiver look like gold, look like Michael Thomas, look like Julio. We could have really invested in the offensive line first. Like I said, Isaiah Wilson was still on the table, y'all. We could have went with him instead of getting Jalen Reagor, and we could have got Jalen Reagor in the second round. Honestly, Jalen Reagor is definitely somebody we could have went and got stole in the second round. If not him, then another wide receiver we could have got in the second round. And guys, y'all gonna hear it from me because y'all know I'm high on Jalen Hurts, but honestly, y'all, we could have got Jalen Hurts in the third round. We could have went Isaiah Wilson, got that offensive tackle out of Georgia first round. Tennessee got him. You know, Derrick Henry and Tannehill about to have fun, okay? You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you look good. That's how you look like a late playoff team, is when your offensive line is looking sturdy, okay? And we all know Carson Wentz is injury prone. So guys, I'm just here to say, honestly, hindsight is 2020, yes, but we already knew going into the draft that our offensive line was old. We already knew that. Peters old, Lane Johnson old, Kelsey old. Sadly, we didn't know Brandon Brooks was going to be hurt, but still, we already know, like, that core anchor piece of our offensive line, we already knew that they were old. And I'm not saying old means they're not great and still productive, but we all know old means limited and it's going to be out the door soon, which means we need to be nourishing fresh new talent. Like Isaiah Wilson, we could have got him in the first round. They had him going off in all the mock drafts. They had him going first round. We had an option to get him. We could have got our man Jalen Reagor in the second round, and we could have got Jalen Hurts in the third round, guys. Honestly, Jalen Hurts was not going. He was not going. If we didn't get him in the second round, he wouldn't have went at all. He wouldn't have went at all, but we could have got him in the third round. No quarterback was taken in the third round. We could have got Jalen Hurts in the third round. If anybody was in the market for a quarterback like us, they would have got him in the third round. If they was looking at Jalen Hurts and we took him from them, they would have went and got somebody else. But no quarterback was taken in the third round. We could have got Jalen Hurts in the third round. Love you, Jalen. But we could have got him in the third round. We could have got both of our Jalens later, guys. I know hindsight, yes, is 2020, but they're GMs for a reason. They get paid the big bucks for a reason, okay? We just talk about it. They got to be the ones that do about it. And I'm just being honest with y'all. Like, this Andre Dillard thing sucks because let's talk about our depth chart. So right now, our depth chart, it doesn't look terrible, but it's not that much depth. It's a lot of youth. So basically, we would have Jason Peters is going to be moving to left tackle, obviously. Isaac Samalu is going to be moving to left guard. Jason Kelsey at center. Matt Pryor at right guard. And Lane Johnson at right tackle. And then we have our rookies, Jake Driscoll and Prince. They are, they have them just kind of moving around between guards and tackles, just filling them anywhere in our depth chart, y'all. We don't have much depth when it comes to the guard position. Now that we have Jason Peters moving to tackle, but guys, there's nobody on free agency board. So when y'all are saying now, we need to invest in the O-line, y'all, we should invest in the O-line in the draft. I'm telling y'all, we could have got Jalen Reagor second round. We could have got Isaiah Wilson first round. We could have gotten Jalen Hurts in the third round. But luckily, it's good and bad with Jalen Hurts because, okay, I'm not trying to be like doomsday or whatever, but we all know what happens when your offensive line is busted. Your quarterback looked bad. So it is good that we got a good, backup quarterback. Should we have gotten him when we got him? No, but it's good to have him. You know what I mean? And then also the wide receiver situation. We saw what, when I'm talking about we could have got Jalen Reagor in the second round, we definitely could have if we went and got an offensive tackle the first round, because look what we did last season with what we had at wide receiver. So obviously we don't need first round talent at wide receiver to look good on offense, because, of course we didn't look good, but we were serviceable enough to get us to the playoffs. So if we had, strengthened our offensive line, kept Carson healthy, y'all, we looking like, I don't know right now, y'all. But you know what we looking like? We looking like we all we got, we all we need. Okay? So what we got, we just have to take it to the field and pretty much see what happens, because I don't know what moves we can make at offensive line right now. Like, y'all tell me. I can tell y'all real quick who is on the free agency board for offensive linemen, but it's not looking like anybody worth getting it. Let me tell y'all real quick. Like Pastor said, my time is almost up. It's nobody really worth getting. Cordy Glenn, Ron Leary, Larry Warford, whose stock has been going way down over the years. It's nobody. Well, y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think it's anybody worth getting on the free agency board? I don't think so, but y'all might. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know how y'all feeling. I already told y'all to like, comment, and subscribe, but if you didn't, do it now. Purr.